Yes, sir. Playoffs start today, baby. And I was seeing some people telling me to make some like playoff bracket video, which that's cool, but I ain't really like a basketball analyst like that, you feel me? I'm trying to make more personality kind of vids. So today we're gonna be making a perfect NBA draft lottery, and you probably don't know what I mean by that. So what I mean is what would most NBA fans want for this upcoming lottery? Like which team would most people want LaMelo to go to? Anthony Edwards, the fits would be absolutely perfect. Because as an NBA fan, I would want the best for every team possible, except Philadelphia. So the team I want to get the number one overall pick in the 2020 draft is the Knicks. And you might be wondering, why the Knicks? Are you a Knicks fan? No, they just won't shut up on Twitter. Like every single free agent, they legitimately think they're gonna get them. So if we give you this number one overall pick, Knicks fans, will you finally just shut up? And also the fit is good, you know. The Knicks starting point guard right now is Alfred Payton, I think. Okay, the team that I want to get the second overall pick is the Atlanta Hawks. And it's not just because I'm a Hawks fan. The Hawks do need a new shooting guard because Kevin Herter cannot be a starting shooting guard for a playoff team. Also, Edwards grew up in Georgia, played for the Bulldogs. It's just an amazing fit overall. And he really plays off the ball. Like when I was watching him in college, he wasn't really bringing up the ball up the court. So I really feel like he'd fit with Trey. And he was showing pretty good signs of defense. I mean, he didn't play it that much, but he showed that he had potential, which is really what matters in college. Next up is the third pick, and we all know that James Wiseman is pretty much the third best prospect in this draft. So I'm going to have the Warriors selecting him, which means that the Warriors are getting the third pick, which is actually going to look crazy on draft day. When I was looking at the other teams, there really wasn't another team that really needed a center like the Warriors did. The only downside of Wiseman going to the Warriors is that he won't really progress to be like a superstar, but I don't think he'd be that on any other team anyway. In my opinion, he looks like a really fast Clint Capella, which is exactly what the Warriors need. I think Obi Toppin is the fourth best prospect in this upcoming draft, so I honestly hope that the Suns win the fourth pick this year. But there is a big risk with the Suns getting the fourth pick, and it's that they suck at drafting, so they might not even pick him. But if they did get the fourth pick and picked Obi Toppin, I would think that's a huge W. I think Obi Toppin will be an amazing power forward, but he really needs to fit in with a defensive center because his defense is looking very suspect right now. And the only teams in the lottery with the center with a good defensive upside are really the Knicks, Hawks, and the Suns. And I'm not even saying that Aiden is a really good defender at all, but he definitely has potential. Now, the fifth best prospect in my eyes is Denny Avdija, so I really hope that the Detroit Pistons get the fifth pick. Now, in my opinion, what the Detroit Pistons really need is more fans, and I really think Debbie Avdija can not only bring some European fans to Detroit, but also I think he has potential to be the next Luca. Now, I'm not saying at all that he will be the next Luca, but I really think that the Detroit Pistons trainers are going to focus on him a lot more than anyone else. And with the sixth pick, it literally has to be the Cavaliers because they have the second highest odds, and the lowest they can drop to is sixth. And let's just say that they pick Isaac Okoro with the sixth pick. That he's a defensive three. We don't really need to talk much about this. And as much as I would love to give the Bulls the seventh pick for the fourth year in a row, the Timberwolves can only get down to the seventh pick as the lowest, so we'll have them taking the seventh pick. And I do think that Onyeka Okongwu would be an amazing fit at the power forward to fit with Karl Anthony Towns. And by the way, I will only be doing the top 10 because I really don't know too much about this draft class. I don't really watch that much college. And with the eighth pick, you might think that I'm going to pick the Bulls because they've had such bad luck in previous years' draft lotteries. But I just don't think that any of these other young talents are going to get that many minutes on this team. Like, I really think the Bulls are a playoff team with a good coach. In my opinion, Killian Hayes is the eighth best prospect, so I really wish that the Hornets would get the eighth pick. Killian Hayes really reminds me of a James Harden that plays defense, which is actually crazy that he's going to go this low. I think pairing Devonte Graham and playing Killian Hayes as shooting guard would be an absolute steal for the Hornets. And for the ninth pick, I'll just give it to the Chicago Bulls. I really think that Devin Vassell could be a great backup shooting guard. Hopefully, he can get minutes too. And for the 10th pick of the draft, I'll give it to the Wizards, who should probably select the best prospect on the board, which is going to be Tyrese Halliburton. And that's going to be it for the video. Sorry if I didn't get to your team, but I really don't know too much about this draft. I know big names like Josh Green, Cole Anthony, but like I don't really know how good they are compared to the other prospects. But anyway, if you enjoyed the video, like, subscribe, comment, I guess. And yeah, peace out. I should be uploading every day. Peace out now.